All right, good evening again from Albuquerque here at the Ice Depot. Your Grandview Wolves going to take on the Rhinos. 14 on the clock, first period, here we go. Face off down. Face off one there by Alexander. On the radio dial, the whites will be your Wolves. And the Rhinos in the black and the orange trim. Baker gets the start tonight. He'll be in the cage. And on the radio dial, we will be skating from and defending the left side, attacking the right. Kent in, walked in. There was Jake. Kemp there. There's Owen. Sends it towards the net. And that doesn't happen. Back in now. Here come Rhinos out at the blue line across. Looking to make contact there. They don't. It's in the skates. Shot there. Baker save. Not down. That's Owen. He settles it down. Looks to get it out. Carter's in behind it. Comes out front again. Sent. There's another shot. That goes through and under. And up the sideboards here. Comes out into the neutral zone. Jake there now with the attempt below the dots. Backhands it. In behind the cage. The puck ends. Jake in the far corner now. He's held off. Bodied off the puck. That's kicked up. At the line there, kept in. That was Parker right there. Attempt there by Big Cade right in. And the Rhinos are going to send it all the way back down. And that will be Brian sending it in the far corner. Puck sent around by Quinn. The big Robitaille picks it up in the near side corner. He sends it up. There's Cade there. Now Cade to Pierce. Pierce across the blue line. Pierce shot right on, right in front of the goalie. Knocked down, still loose. Attempt there, that's set up. Robitaille with a backhand, it ends up in behind now. Robitaille sends it out front there, centering pass, doesn't connect. Ends up on the board again, back down to that corner. Robitaille holds his man up. Out they come. Coming the other way now. Down through the neutral zone, they're gonna just dump it in. And it'll come all the way around the other side. Picked up there, there's big Robitaille on the board. He sends it up, but not out, that's held in. Shot on to Baker. He's got it. Off his mask into the glove, and he will hold. And for those on the broadcast, we thought the World Series might be over by now, but boy, that didn't happen. So we're in the extra innings. So if you're at home watching, give us a text or two. Keep us updated. 11:51 left to go here in the first.
In this late game that we have going on.
Correct. Oh. Good night. There's Manu now with the face-off win. Drags it behind the cage. Comes around the other side, sends it up. Good job there. There's Rooney on the attempt there. Through the neutral zone, he lost the handle. Up and ready for it. Got two defenders there to greet him. Through the neutral zone now. They stop right at the blue line, looking to set it up. Passes it forward there. It's picked up, and Pacheco's got it. He sends it around the boards. Back up there, D-man. Shot attempt there. Now Manu comes out. He carries it over the logo. Swing there and a miss. And the puck was picked up. Sent back by the Rhinos in the neutral zone now. There's Pacheco. He sends it across the blue line. Rhinos pick it up and they come out the other way. Up off the boards of the glass and all the way down and around. And back behind, there's Pacheco. Just got railed and puck back in. Rhinos send it back down and Todd attempt there. That was off the skates. Brady took that right off the inside of the skates. Puck out front again. Attempt there. Baker stops it. He's going to hold on. Still loose out front. They're battling for it. Puck ends up behind the net. Comes out here to the near side board. Just going to come up and all the way out. And there's Rooney with the attempt in the neutral zone. Banged it off the boards. There's the Rhinos. Down now below the dot. Shot on. Baker pad save. Ends up right behind the back. Comes around. And on the wraparound, they're going to put it in right behind Baker. And that will end up putting one on the board for the guys in black. And a little caught flat-footed there, PJ.
Yeah, that wraparound just Brian didn't push off hard enough. Didn't make it to the other side in time.
Face off down. Finally controlled and sent up. That was. All the way attempt there. Comes back out. It's center. Pitched back right there in front of the goalie. Bang there by Jake. And And they're going to hold off. Goalie's going to cover, and they'll get a face-off deep in Rhino zone. 10:09 left to go here. Face-off deep in the Rhino zone. Again, for those joining us, your Wolves in the white, the Rhinos. Hail from El Paso. They're in the black and the orange trim. All the way down, that will be icing, and it will come all the way back. The Wolves' record of 2 wins, no losses, and a tie. So right now, just looking for positioning tonight, number 1 and number 2 for home ice advantage. In behind now, the Rhinos settle it down. Look to hit the man on the far wall. They do. Now loose, right top of the circle shot. That went wide. Minovic first to it. Tries to pick it up. Still loose. Minovic sends it cross ice. There's Alexander, pick it up. Shot on. And that went wide. Coming the other way now. Here comes El Paso. Across the center ice logo. They just look for a center attempt right there. Coming the other way, here comes Jacob. 17 up. He's through the neutral zone and across center ice. Lost the handle right as he entered the blue line. Dragged it across, and it comes loose. Down in the near corner now. And around. There's Ethan. Looks to center the puck there from the far side boards. That doesn't happen. El Paso comes up the other way through the neutral zone. Shot there. They're going to dump it all the way in and around. And it'll be picked up there. Near side boards now. Owen battling on the boards with Robitaille. Back to their D-man. His shot, that was up high. Off of the stick and in behind. Puck comes all the way. It carries around. And in behind now, there's Ethan. He takes a swing and a miss there. Tries another attempt there. That didn't work, and he's going to send it finally. Other side. All the way up and around. Their D pinch in. Backhands it off. Chips it. It's up and over the glass. And we're going to get another face-off. 8:34 now left to go here in the first. Face-off down to the left of Brian. Puck ends up off the face-off in behind the cage. Comes out on the near side boards. Ends up. Paso picks it up. It's centered. Puck still loose. And now the attempt below the circle. Now below, looking to center it right in front of Brian. Puck loose, comes up the other side. All the way back now. Their D-man sends it down range. That was wide. Now their other man picks it up forward, looking to center it again. He goes all the way back to their D. Comes all the way back down. Hits behind the net. Ethan sends it around the far side boards. Pierce got it on the boards. Sends it up and out through the neutral zone. And all the way back down. Icing will bring the face-off all the way back down and to the left side there of Baker.
It's a lot more quiet over here on this side with the music.
It is a lot quieter. You're darn right.
I'll take it though, because it's loud over there on the other end.
You're right. Here, face-off down, slap, and all the way back down. El Paso tries to send it down knuckleball style, and they'll get it. They send it up the near side boards. Pitch back down. Their man Lau below. He's got it below. Centers it out front. Shot there from below the dots. 2 men on the porch. They don't connect. There's Casey now. Sends it back out. There's Manu. He hits Manu. Manu looks to get it. And he sends it up. There's Bouquet. Sends it towards the net. It gets all the way through. Ends up in the near corner now. Manu there. Puck loose. Up front. There's Quinn with the shot attempt. That didn't make it all the way through. Settle back down again. There's Brady. He lifts it up into the neutral zone. Puck still loose. Now Manu picks it up blue line. Shot there. Stick save. And El Paso's going to cover it up, and we'll get a face-off. Face-off down now. Near side. Face-off was won by El Paso. Now the puck is loose. It's picked up there by Xander off the backhand attempt. Forward, trying to get a shot off. That didn't work. Another attempt there. Ends up right in front of the goalie. And they're going to hold on there. All the way back now. Puck's picked up, and we will end up with full line change. Face off down and slapped forward there. Xander doesn't win, and it goes all the way back around. Pacheco sends it back down the near side corner. Coming back the other side now, trying to get it up and through. There's El Paso, sends it up and over. All the way back, that was Jacob on the forecheck. Good job there. Puck all the way back down, and they're going to put their arms up, and they'll bring it all the way back. Off the icing call, that will bring the puck all the way back down deep into El Paso's zone. Face off down to the right of their goalie. Pierce down for the face-off. Puck drop, face-off slapped forward. El Paso looks to retrieve it in behind the net. Jacob Yentzer, puck end up at the side of the cage. That didn't work. Looking to get it back out front. Puck comes up out, and they're going to call off, so everybody's got to check back up. All the way back now. Pass there into the neutral zone. El Paso lost the handle right at the blue line. Going the other way now. As Ethan, he lost his edge, and across the blue line, the puck squirts.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, what a hammer there. Broken play, and you end up with one in the back of the netting. 6:06, and on the board, Pacheco with the first on the board there for the Wolves. So again, hard work, pick that up, and there we go.
Yep, just put it on.
Jade out there now for the face-off at center. Face-off down, slap back. El Paso will retrieve it in behind. All the way back down now. Puck comes across. Owen's going to be first to the puck in the corner. Tried to body off there by El Paso. That didn't work. And with the attack at the half boards. Puck sent back down in behind Brian's cage. El Paso picks it up below the goal line. Looking out there. It's still left out front. Slap attempt there. Puck was down and loose. Sent all the way up and out. And there goes Nick in pursuit, and El Paso will not get there. All the way in behind now. El Paso with it. Trying to get it up and out. Across the blue line it comes, and Carter's going to take it. He's going to sweep it back down. With the attempt there, that's Cade. All the way back out. And that didn't work. Now Manu now, shot there. That didn't work. He tried to get it to Cade. Cade down below the dot on the wall.
Come on, Cade, stay in there!
Still battling on the boards. Still battling. And finally, El Paso comes out with it behind their cage, the exit the opposite side. Up through their zone and across the blue line. Now in the neutral zone, they've gained across the blue line, rubbed out. Good job there by Owen as he comes around with the puck, brings it on this side. Near side boards now, puck out. El Paso had it, dropped it back there for their defender. Nobody would pick it up. Coming the other way, El Paso sends it all the way back down. Carter settles it, and he puts it up the boards. All the way back. Rooney there with the attempt on the forecheck. That didn't work. Shot there. Brian up front. And coming the other way with it now. There goes Cade, 74, across center ice logo, through the blue line. He's got it, loses the handle right as he crossed. And El Paso comes out and comes the other way. All the way now, El Paso down below the dot. Brian there shoves the puck back out. An attempt there. Sends it up and over the netting. And that didn't work. Quinn picks it up, brings it out the opposite side. Quinn now looking to hit a man and stride up top. That will be no icing. And all the way back down. Here comes down. All the way across. It's picked up. There's the attempt there. Jake stood up right there. And now Parker has it. He'll send it back through the blue line. Other side now. El Paso tosses it into the neutral zone. Coming all the way back, but there's a good forecheck there. Still in the neutral zone, the puck's loose. Parker sends it up.
There you go.
With Minovich, and Minovich is going to launch it all the way back down and all the way around. 3:33 left to go here in the first. Solid shot attempt there. That was blocked. Comes all the way back down, and arm is up, and we are going to get a icing call. 3:22 now left to go here in the first. And we got ones across the board. been kind of a disorganized pace to it so far.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth between both teams. Don't have shots on goal up on the board, and so no way to know.
All right, face off down. Casey slapped, that was Ethan back to Pacheco. Pacheco back over. That's picked up by Pierce. Dancing around on the far side boards, looking for help. Shot there, down low, and puck ends up in the near side corner. Pacheco sends it all the way back. Goalie made an attempt to glove that, didn't work, and El Paso picks it up and tries to bring it out. Through the neutral zone now, here comes the puck. Brady's gonna do a backhand there, an attempt there. El Paso still has it, they pick it up, puck still loose. El Paso looks, turns to shoot, that didn't work. Out comes the other way now. Brady sends it up off a backhand, it's picked up there loose by El Paso, and they bring it back. Up off the stick there, big Robitaille into the neutral zone, looks to pick it up. Right on the near side boards now, there's Pierce, he goes the other way. Comes around, he's across the blue line. Now down below the circle at the dot, shot there, that was a blocker save, sent back in, off the rebound into the far corner. Brady steps up, there's a shot attempt there, that was wide. In the near corner now, puck's retrieved there by El Paso, they send it up the near side boards. Brady steps up, sends it all the way back down, good job there Brady. Puck corralled there, comes out the other side is El Paso. Net on the boards, that's big Robitaille, 90. He's still got control, he looks for help out front, tried to center, that didn't work. El Paso sends it up and all the way down. Not gonna be, they say icing. Oh, that's kind of odd. That was off of El Paso's stick. All the way back down, 2 minutes exactly left here in the first. Face off down and to the right, far side dot. Puck down, that was won by Cade cleanly all the way back, sent to Owen. Owen's gonna pitch it back down in, and puck ends up in behind. There was a high hit for sure on Cade, no call. Glove came flying out. El Paso now looking to reorganize it, come out of their zone, they do, across the neutral zone. And they're stopped at the blue line, now they gotta regroup in behind. Puck sent across. Good hit there, way to go, Cade. Big save there. Owen tries to drag it across, that didn't work. Now coming the other way, sent back there by Rooney. All the way back down in, that's pitched down. And no arms up, so coming the other way now, El Paso around the other side. Right in front of their bench, puck's kept in, that was stepped up. Good job there by Owen. Puck sent back down and will come all the way to the near side corner. El Paso goes to retrieve now, all the way back. Across the blue line, they come with it and the puck juts all the way down. Carter gives chase as he's in the near side corner. Carter sends it up, that's Minovich now. He picks it up at the dot, lost the handle. Up now over, there's Jacob now, there's Yant across the blue line with help. Shot there, not much of a shot, it was a pass and a shot, ends up loose. El Paso's gonna send it into the neutral zone, it's picked up by Quinn at the logo. He tosses it back. All the way back down now. On the near side boards, Quinn picks it up. He dances back, sends it over to Parker, all the way back down. Looking for a shot there, right across, through the crease, and it ends up in the corner. Now Quinn steps up, he pinches, corner. El Paso has it, they're gonna send it around the far side. Parker stands up, sends it down and pinches, and coming the other way now, on the far side boards, here comes El Paso. He lost the handle right as he crossed the blue line. He looks to send it out front, loses his edge, and there's a hand pass there, but there's no call. Still struggling in behind the cage, right off of Brian, it ended up, and we got the buzzer to end the period. So here at the end of 1-1 across the board, and we are going to go off audio here for a minute while the coach brings everyone to the bench, and we'll do a quick. And it looks like we will get some kind of call, so we'll come back to you with the calls. All right, back. So the call there at the very end looks like it was to Quinn for 2 minutes. They got number 15 on the board at 16. Face-off again, going the other way. We are underway here in the second period. Again, with the change of ends, you are going to have your Wolves in the white attacking to the left and defending the right. Again, your Wolves in the white and the El Paso Rhinos in the black. Looking to center it out front there. They don't connect. El Paso now has it up top. They send it down. It ends up in far zone. On the far boards there, looking to get it up and out again. 5-on-4. Your Wolves down there trying to kill this one off. All the way back. Now it's picked up by Mano. He's going to send it all the way down. And we've got a minute 10 left. Pacheco there, up there. It stands up. Across now. Here comes El Paso the other way. Looking to have it, leave it back. He does. Nobody there. Cade's going to take it and send it all the way back around. Manu now is going to send it all the way back down. He sweeps it, and there's 54 seconds left to kill of the penalty to Quinn. Coming the other way now. They look to organize it there. El Paso far end. And your Wolves got caught on a change. That didn't cost them anything this time.
Go get it!
Picked up there. El Paso sends it back up top to their quarterback. Shot on. That was wide. Blocker side low. Sent across again. Rink wide. Nobody there. An attempt there to one-time it. Going the other way now. There's Xander. He's got speed. Xander's all alone. Shot on. That was a pad save almost. Would have been a short-handed goal there. Sent out front there. Nobody there for Xander. And El Paso goes the other way. 2-on-2 going back. They're across the blue line. They stop, waiting for reinforcements. El Paso sends it across the rink. And their forward's just going to dump it all the way in. 5 seconds left here for them to go. Coming the other way now. El Paso looking to still keep it in. Carter stands up. They're going to pinch it all the way back into the corner. Other side now. There's Minovich. Got to go get it. Out they come. We're back to 5-on-5. Puck in behind the net. Nobody there. They're looking to send it out front. They do. A whack at it. Finally, Carter stands up and gets it out. Up back. Top of the circle. Shot there. That squeezed through. Puck ends up in the near corner. Puck's going to be sent up, and it'll come all the way out into the neutral zone. Puck now picked up there by the Rhinos. They're going to circle behind their net. Pass attempt up. That didn't work. And their man was pinched in all across the blue line. He comes. Good stick there by Brady. Trying to keep it out, and he keeps his man to the outside. Puck outside there. Robitaille sending it across to Pierce. He missed there on the handle. Back in behind now. Puck in the near side corner. El Paso sends it on the backside. In behind the official. Carter loses his footing, falls down, and Pierce comes out the other way. Pierce on the near side boards. He's across. Now he's got one man to beat. He's down below. Shot on. Hit off of the goalie's mask. Down in the puck ended up here on the near side boards. Puck's going to squirt all the way back down, and Baker's going to hold. And we will get a whistle with 10:44 left to go here in the second. Face off down now. Deep in Wolves territory. That will be to the left of Baker. And again, looks like a change of some personnel here late.
We're down 2 men still.
Yeah, one. And I'm not sure who's got the assignment for the changes, but let's go, gents. Let's get the changes done here as they line back up. Face-off was won and sent back. That's Jake Leon. He's going to come across the blue line, now through the neutral zone. He makes the blue line. Tried to get a pass there on the deep. That didn't work. Manu now down from up top. Looked to make the dance. That didn't work. Kept in there. And Brady looks to bring it back. Brady looked to get into the zone. That's going to be an offside call as Jacob was still in behind the plate. Face-off here in the neutral zone. Right down in front of us on the near side boards. Big Cade slaps it towards the near side boards off the face-off. Jacob steps up. There's a puck's loose. He's got it below the dot. And that was slapped at there. Up by El Paso. Kept in there by Brady. He pinched up. Puck in there. Jacob's got it picked up. Tried to go underneath. That didn't work. Puck comes back out. El Paso's got it through the neutral zone. They're going to dump it in right onto the net. And that would be Brian just putting it into the corner and sent all the way back around. Puck comes all the way down. They're going to call no icing. It's picked up there by El Paso. Here they come across the blue line in the neutral zone. With traffic, the puck comes loose. And there's Brady who picks it up at the blue line. Comes across. Passes there. Picked up there by Jacob onside. Shot there. Gloved by the El Paso goalie, and that will hold. So, face-off down deep in Rhinos territory. 9:51 left to go here in the second. Face-off down, slapped back. That was Minovich all the way back. Shot there by Quinn. That was wide of the net. Ends up on the near side boards. Sent back down. Parker sends it off the boards. Again, El Paso sends it up. That's off the stick. They're going to say no icing. And Quinn's going to settle it down there on the far side circle. Quinn now looks to get it up. Pitches it off, but that doesn't get out. That guy was friendly fire there as El Paso put it into his own guy. Into the neutral zone they bring it. Looking to regroup. Far side boards now. Quinn, he's got it. In his feet, he sends it down. And they do call icing on that one at 9:15. All the way back down. The face-off will be down and to the right of Brian. 9:15 left to go here in the second. 1-1, all tied up. Face-off down, slap there forward. That was Ethan in his feet there. He looks to pick it up. Circles back, sends it out, up and over, and into the neutral zone. El Paso picks it up. D-to-D pass there right at their blue line. Back up the folk. They look to get it up, and in the neutral zone, they were met by traffic. Parker sent it back into the neutral zone. Now down into the far corner. Two white jerseys down there, but El Paso has it. They look to center it out front. Ethan picked it up. Now Ethan's coming across. There goes Pierce off the backhand. Pierce has got nobody to beat. Drags it across. Shot. Score! Bingo! Up the goalie out, and he put it by him. Bingo! 8:40 to go here in the second. You Wolves are up 2-1 here in New Mexico. And as it goes right now, that would have been, I would guess, on the assist would have gone to Ethan as he started it.
I believe so.
And that was finished there by Pierce. Out for the face-off, that was Xander. He didn't win. It goes back to El Paso. They look to bring it up and out. Coming the other way now. Near side boards, puck in the neutral zone. Puck left and picked up by El Paso. They send it back. Up and out now. Right at the boards. They got to keep it in. Xander looks to keep it in. They have to check up. Now they do. And El Paso goes to retrieve it down in the low circle. Near side now. They send it up the boards. Good job there by Xander. He turned and gave another shot there, but that was wide. Up and out they come. Far side. They're going to send it all the way down. And that will be icing and bring it back the other way. 7:56 left to go here in the second period. Your Wolves again, up by 1. Face off deep down here to the left of El Paso's goalie. And face off down. Cade wins it, slaps it forward. El Paso has it up off the glass. They look to bring it out. There's Owen on the far side boards. He pitches it up again. And into the neutral zone it comes. El Paso settles it down at their blue line. Looks to bring it out. That doesn't happen. Rudy picks it up, settles it down. Shot onto the goalie. He's going to hold it there. Send it off to the side. In behind now. El Paso sends it up. And that will be icing as it comes all the way back down. $7:29 left to go here in the second. Face off down now, right in front of us on the near side dot. 74, Cade steps up. Face off, slapped right back towards the goalie. That was right off the outside on the iron. Yes, that was. All the way back now, far side D, look for Pacheco. There's Brady, he's got it now, backhands it right at the line. Pacheco has to pick it up in the neutral zone as it's squirted out. Pacheco sends it all the way back down, and we're gonna get an icing call. All the way down now, coming back the other side. The icing call will bring the puck back down for a face-off. Far side dot down to the right. Oh, Brian. Face-off down was slapped towards that again by Cade. Contested there, El Paso picks it up. Out front, they center it. Shot attempt there. That hit somebody, ended up in the far corner. Pacheco picks it up. He's going to send it back into the neutral zone and down. And it settled down at the blue line there by El Paso. D-to-D pass there. It's left. Good slap shot attempt there. That didn't work by Casey. All coming back the other way now. Pacheco far side boards. El Paso drags it down. Brian sticks it up and in here. Puck ends up with Manu on the near side boards. In behind now. Pacheco looks to center it back. Out at the side of the net. That was dangerous by Brady.
That was.
But puck comes into the neutral zone. And El Paso will regroup. They send it up. That didn't get all the way through. Pacheco lost his edge. He's from his feet. From his knees, sends it up. Cade's there to help him get it back into the neutral zone. Coming out the other side now. And across. That's going to end up back down towards Brian. And in the near side corner, Brady's going to retrieve it and send it up near side boards. Manu now with the attempt there. El Paso shot on. That was wide. Holy cow, that had speed. Yep. El Paso with another attempt there. Hits their own guy. And the puck is sent down, curling. And the goalie will have to hold it as Cade was in chase. 5:52 left to go here in the second period. And your Grandview Wolves up 2-1. Odd pace to the games, PJ. Not catching what we seem to be going with. Either we are or we aren't out in pursuit of the puck. And sometimes we stand there and just let it go by.
They're thinking somebody else is going to pick it up.
Exactly, and you got to step up, closest man. Face off down, that was slapped towards the goalie. El Paso picks it up, sends it up the near side boards. Parker steps up, puck ends up now, back down, and El Paso had it there, and Pierce looks to come out the other way. Boy, they nearly collided. Two guys on one there. Coming the other way now. Puck was up off, I believe that was off of Ethan's shoulder.
It was,
up and out of the rink. We'll get a face-off. I believe they would drag it back to the neutral zone, and no, they're going to leave it down. So, face-off down, that's Ethan. One and sent over to Pierce, near side boards. There's Parker with a shot. That didn't get all the way through. Coming down and around now. Puck again, Pierce has it. He's at the circle, sends it back up the boards to Parker. Parker's going to step up. He takes it down, loses the handle. It's tried to keep in there by Pierce. It's going to be cycled back there to Quinn at the blue line. Quinn's got it now. He sends it the far side. There's Cade. He sends it back up. Pierce comes across with speed all the way down below the dot. Shot there. Blocker save, ends up out front. And to pick it up there at the blue line, that didn't work. It's going to come the other side now. El Paso has it. They cross. They're going to dump it in. All the way back now. Puck comes all the way around. El Paso picks it up in the near corner. Now here comes Quinn the other way across the blue line. Now across center. Here comes Quinn. Shot attempt there. That hit somebody off. El Paso ends up out front. Centering attempt. Puck still loose. El Paso looks to get it cleared out. They carry it across the blue line and through the neutral zone. They're going to dump it in. 4:31 left to go here in the second period. Puck now comes all the way around. In the near side corner there with control. Here comes the Wolves. Send it up. Rink wide pass there to Robitaille. He sends it up. They can't get a hold of it. As it comes back, that's Ethan. He got tripped, arm up, and as soon as that's touched there by El Paso, we're going to get Black is going to go to the box for two. So face-off will draw down on the near side dot, and we will get a power play here with 4:11 left in the second period. Face off down. All the way now. That's Xander here for the lineup. And I'm not quite sure what we're waiting on, but all the way down now. Face off all the way back. Pacheco with a shot there. That was off there with the stick up. The glass puck ended up in the far corner, sent all the way back down. And again, the boys are a man up, so they got to squeal and come the other way with it. Puck attempt there by Pacheco to get it up and out. Jake picks it up there in the neutral zone. That doesn't work now. Jake shot attempt there. Blocker side low, wide of the net. Off the other side, there was Minovich, stepped up, tried to get it back centered. That didn't work. Jacob with the good forecheck gets it down and around. That doesn't work. Puck comes all the way back down. And a minute 24 left in the man advantage as the puck is retrieved there by Carter, who sends it around the other side. Pacheco now in the near side corner, pitches it up at the boards. That's Xander. He's going to send it up off the boards in the neutral zone. That didn't work. And going the other way, the puck comes all the way back. Carter's going to settle it down in the far corner, looking to get it up the boards. He does into the neutral zone. That's just dumped in. No real attempt there to get control. They say no icing. Ooh, and that's sent up off the glass again, all the way back down, and they're all the way through. Coming around the other side now. There's Carter, picks it up. That was not a great pass, as the pass was right there. Minovich sends it up. Off to Jacob Yed. Didn't get it all the way there as El Paso stepped into the passing lane. Sent all the way back down off shot attempt, and we are going to get icing.
Again, we're on the one-man advantage. And
sure don't look like it, does it?
They're not playing like it, yeah.
No, they do not. 2:46 left on the clock already here in the second. Boy, that's a quick period, wasn't it?
That was a quick period, yeah.
2-1 for your Grandview Wolves. And as it stands right now, oh, geez. Yep. All the way back now, shot back down. Stepped up there by El Paso. They sent it back down. Coming out the other side now. There's Owen. Owen all the way now. Comes over. Sock. Backhand. Doesn't have the attempt. That didn't work. Sent all the way back up the wall with the attempt. Swing and a miss. That didn't work. All the way back down now and around the other side.
This puck has gone like 600 feet in like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
all the way back down now. Looking to pick it up, come the other side. There's Quinn. Tries to settle it down right in front and sends it back. As El Paso comes out, that didn't work. Now Manu picks it up. He's got it. Far side now. That didn't work. Coming around, he tried to get it in and sneak it. That didn't work. There's Rooney in there battling on the near side, far side boards. Manu there, tries to pick it up and send it back. That didn't work. Sends it up. There's Quinn. He steps up. Drinks it in. Shot attempt there. That didn't work. He holds it. Shot attempt out front, off the goalie out front. Coming the other way now. That didn't work either, and they try to get it out. El Paso passes it far side boards. Cade's the first to it. It comes up and out, and Cade looked like he's going to go for boarding for sure.
Yep.
And at 1:30 left to go in the second, Cade's going to sit for 2 for, are we going to say boarding?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to give an additional 2. 2 and 10. Ay, ay, ay. So we can't really hear it that well, but it does look like that didn't work. So unfortunate that that didn't work. And in they go. So back on the PK. And again, we don't have the advantage of game sheets, so that doesn't work, but out comes 5-on-4 action and still not posted on the clock for the number. So 74 for 2 and the extra. Face-off was won and controlled by the Wolves, sent up the near side boards. Tried to get it up and out, that didn't work. Pitched finally all the way out, and up and out it comes. Back down now. El Paso with control on the far boards. At the circle. Didn't work. They swept it up. At the shot there. Off the blocker in behind Brian. Looked to do that another wrap around again, and Brian wasn't ready. Shot attempt there. That didn't work. Near side boards now in the corner. Up and off. That didn't work, and now Pierce has got it. He's coming the other way with speed. He gets all the way through. He's held up. Puck comes loose right below the blue line. El Paso turn. They come the other way. Across the blue line. They come top of the circle. Centering attempt there. That didn't work.
Oh.
Pierce sends it up, and that'll kill some of the clock as they have to rep check and regroup. In the neutral zone. Sent all the way down and around, and nobody there to get it in the corner. El Paso now. First man to the puck. They cycle it all the way back around. Pacheco picks it up, sends it up. Kept in there by their D. Off the boards, slapped and kept in. El Paso with control at the dot. Shot there, that was outside of the net. Picked up in behind and sent up by the Wolves, but not out. El Paso picks it up, they dump it all the way back. Shot turnaround attempt there. Brian knocks it down. Try to get it up off the boards again. They still can't get it up and out. Off the pads, Brian. Shot attempt, turnaround. That was off the post. It ends up in the far corner. Another shot attempt there. Brian's got it. And at the buzzer, an attempt there. Brian had the pad down. That didn't work. And at the end of 2, your Wolves still up 2-1. And as we understand the news coming in, the Blue Jays did not close the deal tonight in Toronto, and the Dodgers are your World Series champs. So congrats to the Dodgers. As a Blue Jays fan, that sucks. They had multiple opportunities to close it, but Dodgers win, and we'll go back-to-back for the first time since, let's say, early 2000s.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure on that.
So as it goes right now, we're going to go into the third period. 14 minutes on the clock and 29 seconds still of the penalty to kill. And we're back to your Wolves defending the left side of the radio dial, and El Paso in the dark black and orange trim will be on the right side. Third period hockey here at the Ice Den in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Face off here down. Xander with the win in behind, and El Paso steps up to gain control at the blue line. Shot attempt there. That was again high. Bounces in behind the net. Owen picks it up. He's going to take it around. Up off the glass, sends it. Their D-man steps up. Their D send it up again. An attempt there. Owen's there with good stick work. He kept it out. Out the other side now. Mano giving chase. Puck's going to end up below the blue line there. And the Rhinos are going to send it all the way back down for an icing call. And we'll bring the face-off down all the way to the other end. Far down now. Face-off comes all the way back down to the left of El Paso's goalie. 13:32 left to go here. 2 seconds left for Cade. Well, for who's serving for Cade in the box. Shot attempt there by Quinn off the face-off win. That didn't work. It bounced off an El Paso player. It ends up here in the neutral zone in front of us. They cross the blue line there. Pass attempt across. It's still on the feet, and the Wolves look to get it out. El Paso will have to recycle and regroup behind their blue line as the puck could come all the way out. Now at center. Picked up there by Manu. Manu's going to pitch it up backhand. That was to Minovich. He sends it there with a slap down in behind El Paso goalie. Xander giving chase. Minovich now steps up at the circle. He had it on his stick, lost it, and El Paso turns to come the other way. Now across the blue line. Puck's bobbled there right at the blue line. Manu's now going the other way. Manu's got help. Shot attempt there, and it went off his stick. Ended up in the far corner. El Paso picks it up. They cycle on behind their cage. Up the near side boards, they send it. There Quinn had too hard to handle. Couldn't keep it in, and at the blue line. Puck still loose. El Paso picks it up down across the blue line. They come. Shot there, all the way down, and Brian off the pad sends it in the far corner. Ethan's there to pick it up. Looks for somebody in the neutral zone. Nobody there. El Paso settles it down right at the logo. And across they come through the neutral zone, dragging it across the blue line. Right in front of the bench. Looks to center it there. Quinn's going to pick it up. and he's going to dance it back, send it up the boards. Their defender picked it up, sent it down to Brian. Off the pad save, he's going to hold it and freeze it. And at 11:58 of the third, we'll have a face-off down to the left of Brian. And PJ, I'm going to say it. Boys a little tired, not quite sure. Don't seem to have the legs.
I'm a little tired. It's way past my bedtime.
It's your bedtime. Face off there was slapped to the boards. Set by Pierce. Now Pierce looks to get it. He's got it. He hits Ethan up top.
Oh.
Got it cut by Ethan. He's going to chase it all the way down. Ethan picked it up. He lost his edge there. And it's going to be sent all the way back down the other side. And all the way, the puck will make it for icing. And we'll bring it all the way back. All the way back down now it comes. Face off down, that's Casey 13. Got the face off dot, slaps it. Over to El Paso, they pick it up. Puck still loose, it's picked up there and sent from the circle. Almost kept in there by Pacheco. Everybody sets back up. Pacheco races it back, and puck now is picked up by El Paso. On the near side boards, look to kept in. Turned around there, and El Paso will settle it down. All the way now, the puck was sent through the neutral zone. El Paso shot, that was wide, comes all the way back around, and El Paso would give chase off of their own rebound. It comes all the way back around. They retreat in behind their nets now. Puck sent up. Manu has that at the blue line. Shot on there, Manu, and that was wide, glove side low. In the near side corner now, Pacheco, he's below the dot, working hard, but El Paso gets it off of him, and they drag it through the neutral zone. Across the blue line, here they come. That circle below the dot, shot on, big save Baker, right into the belly pad. And at 10:40 left to go here in the third. Full change of lines for both squads and a face-off down deep here in Grandview territory. Face off down. Slapped forward. That wasn't Ron Zander. Coming out with it now. There goes Carter, 55. Through the neutral zone across. He's got a shot on. Down below. And it was rebound. It's still loose. It was still loose, but we get an early whistle. That was odd. And so, again, puck comes off the pads. The whistle blows quick.
That was a really quick whistle.
It was. And the puck ended up back out. So, face off down now to the right of the goalie. Face off there by Zander. He didn't win. El Paso corralled it in behind the net. They exit on the near side. There's Jacob down battling on the boards to the side of the cage. Reverse course again, and it's sent up. Carter had it here. He pinched up, kept it in. Minovich with the attempt there, and El Paso on the near side boards. Sent back in there by Minovich, and El Paso looks to send it up the boards again. It's met there with traffic. Attempt off the boards again. Up and past Carter now. Here comes 3-on-1 going the other way. Picked up there. They had centered it. Centering attempt there. Still loose. Turned around shot. That was wide. Boy, that was a quick shot. Owen picks it up now. He sends it up off the far boards. Pitched all the way back down. Carter stands up. That was off of his gear. He brings it, drags it around the near side. Sends it up. That'll end up in the neutral zone. Settled down right at the logo there by El Paso. At the blue line, it's picked up. There's Zander with it. At the red line, that doesn't work. Still hacking and whacking. It's picked up there now by Jake. Top of the circle, shot on. That was wide of the net. Ends up in the near side corner. Coming out the other side now. El Paso looks to drag it up the boards into the neutral zone. They send it. And again, our boys look a little tired on the uptake. Owen now has it, grabs it in, takes it in behind the net. Stops. El Paso picked it up, send it out. Nobody there centering it. Jake comes out with it across the blue line. Up there now, Minovich. He's got it across, just below the dot now. Minovich, he's got to turn back, stops, loses the handle, and the puck is still in the corner. Minovich working the corner now, trying to get it up. He falls down. El Paso comes out with it. Through the neutral zone, they drag it. It's picked up there by Ethan, and it's reverse course. Shot there, that was way wide and off, glove side. Up and over now. Here comes Pierce off the rebound. Pierce across the blue line with the shot attempt. Shot over. Oh! Beat them out of his dunk! And what a great job there by 70. Off a broken play, and it comes the other side. Same move. Pierce puts it in, beats the goalie again, and your Wolves now are up 3-1. Good job there by Pierce. 8:25 left to go here in the third. What a play there, PJ.
That boy's got wheels.
He does. I don't know what he eats in between games, but boy, man, he's got it in the tank.
He does.
Face off there now at center. That was Casey, slapped it forward, didn't get control, and El Paso has it at their blue line. Up and out now, here it comes. El Paso head crossed, looking a centering attempt there. It was sent across, puck still loose out in front of Brian. There's Manu now. Manu picks it up, he's coming out the other way. All the way across now, he's crossed the blue line. Shot there, Manu, shot on, and that's the El Paso goalie. He closed the wickets, and we will get a face-off down with 8:04 left in the third. Face-off will be down deep in the Rhinos territory. Down for the face-off, that's Casey. On the back end, Pacheco and Brady. Face-offs not one, but El Paso drags it into the far corner, into the neutral zone. Now here comes El Paso across the blue line. Good stick work there by Casey, keeps it out. And inside now on the corner. There's the attempt off of Brian underneath, off the pad. I don't think he saw that coming.
Just snuck right in.
Snuck right in on the side of the cage. And 7:47. And it is now 3-2 as one slipped under Brian. Kind of an innocuous play there. I don't think Brian was ready for it.
I don't think so.
Ethan down for the faceoff at center. Slapped back there by El Paso to all the way back to the side of their cage. And good press there on a forecheck. With it at the blue line, it's picked up. Pierce sends it towards the net. The goalie had it there. He had to stick it out of the way. Ethan sends it out front again. Shot attempt there, right by Big Robitaille. Good attempt there. Puck still there. Center towards the goalie. He's going to cover it up. And again, a good flurry of activity. Boys stepping up.
Yeah.
Big Robitaille got sent down on his butt there. Not sure. Did you see him?
I kind of saw him after everything had happened, but
he was down on the ice. 7:28 left to go here in the third. Face-off one there by Xander. He carried it forward. El Paso picked it up. In behind now, Xander still with the press. Puck sent up all the way back down and all the way around, and Owens giving chase. Owens got a man on. He's going to retreat behind the cage with the puck. Up off the boards. Sideboards up to Minovich. He lost the handle. There's a pickup there. That didn't work. Minovich will get it, settle it down. And Minovich comes out, comes the other way. Through traffic now into the neutral zone. Minovich looked to drag it across the blue line. That didn't work. Puck ends up in the neutral zone. There's Jacob now. He crosses. He's got help. Jacob top of the circle.
Ooh.
Shot there. It was a shot attempt there to Minovich. They didn't connect. Puck ends up near corner. Up and away they go now. Here comes El Paso. They're going to dump it in. And in behind Baker. Puck comes all the way out. Xander's going to send it back the other way. Owen's going to come get it here in the near side corner. Up but not out. There's El Paso. Sends it down. It bounced a weird way off of somebody and ends up in the far corner. El Paso sends it across the ice. Nobody there to connect to. Backhand attempt there. Owen's going to send it up off the boards. Not all the way out. Holy, that ricocheted right off. Brian was set up. That didn't work. And a puck comes all the way back up and out. There's a shot attempt there again. Puck ends up in the far corner. Owens got it now. Backhands it up and out. And there's Jake with it at the red line. Jake's going to dump it all the way in. And your Wolves go for a change. Only man down on the forecheck is Jacob there, 17. El Paso looks to settle up. Bring it all the way out. Looks to hit his man right at the logo. They do. He's met there by traffic. That's Quinn. He's rubbed off the puck and coming the other way. That's Casey. Sends it up to Jake. There's 17. Near side boards. Jake's bodied off. Puck still on the near side boards. Up now, Quinn keeps it in right at the blue line. He's knocked down. All the way back down. There's Parker, sends it up. That didn't come all the way out. Manu picks it up now. A little too much fancy with the dancing with the puck. He lost the handle. El Paso picked it up near side boards now. Looking to get it up and out. Quinn passes it across the ice. Up again, he takes his time, looks, tries to settle it down. Up the boards he goes. And Casey will pitch it backhand all the way back down. El Paso picked it up in their corner, up the near side boards. Up but not out. Now it comes all the way out, and Brian, it'll drift down for an icing call with 5:09 left to go in the third period. So again, you can see the pace of play seems to definitely have picked up. Don't have the option here of getting the shots on goal in this rink, so do our best to look right off of the face-off. The El Paso goalie at least was watching because he had to go right down and hold it. And we're going to get a redo of the face-off here down to the left of the El Paso goalie.
I don't even know if they turned off the music. That was so quick.
Yeah, that was so quick, exactly. Face-off there, slap. Still in the feet there of Cade. Puck comes back. Kept in there by Pacheco. It's sent into the corner. El Paso looked to get it backhand all the way back. Rudy carries it up. He's at the dot with it. Pacheco's got it now at the D. He sends it all the way back. 4:45 left to go here in the third period. Puck comes all the way back down. Brian's going to settle it down. It's going to be sent up, but not out. Off the boards. El Paso picked it up. They look to center it. There's their man. Shot on. Holy smokes. Right from the dot. Not picked up. No D there. And again, I don't see Brian was ready for it, but we got a tie game, folks, with 4:32 left to go here in the third. That's a gut check.
A little bit.
So the Rhinos back in it. And face-off here. Ethan for the face-off. Face-off down. El Paso carries it. Across the blue line, then they're going to dump it in. Near side corner now. Not up, but not all the way out on the half boards now. Shot attempt there. Robitaille settles it down. He sends it up. That's going to be picked up on the far boards. There's Pierce. He's got it now. Top of the circle. Shot there. That was off the stick. That went up into the glass. Ends up in the near corner. Shot attempt there in the near corner. There's Robitaille. He looked to center it. Ethan couldn't handle it. Puck ends up far side boards. Picked up there. Tried to send back down. Right at net. Shot there. Robitaille turned. That didn't work. Good attempt there. Robitaille was out front. Left. Nobody there. There's pitch back down there by Owen. Now there's Pierce. He's got it at the dot. Shot on. That didn't work. It ended up in the feet of El Paso, and they come out. And we're going to get another call there. Ethan's going to go for tripping at 3:42 of the third period. That did not look good. Again, he was trying to defend, and the player comes up over the stick, and we're going to get a tripping call. 3-3 on the board here in the third period, and out to kill the penalty on the PK. With the face-off down. Good job there by Xander to win. Puck still loose. It's going to be sent all the way down. Good job there. I believe that was Quinn. Sent it all the way. 3:33 left to go here in the first. Minute 45 still left to kill. Good job on the press on the forecheck. It's sent all the way back down. El Paso at the blue line now. They cross. Shot attempt there. Shot on. Right down low. And Brian, I don't even think he saw that coming. But he wasn't ready for it. And at 3:18, off of the penalty, a power play goal by El Paso to make it 4-3. Again, gotta be better, gentlemen. Doesn't seem to work well when you're standing still. Gotta keep the feet moving. Puck at center, slapped forward there.
The tides have turned.
The tides have turned, you're right. 3:13 left to go here. Brady on the far side there in front of the bench. El Paso's gonna send it down in behind. Pacheco sends it up the boards near side now into the neutral zone. It's picked up at their blue line by their D. Sends it up back into the neutral zone. Pacheco's got it. He sends it center. Nobody there for the centering attempt, and the puck ends up on the far boards. Puck sent up at the blue line there. There's a battle there. Sticks sent up again. Here comes Jacob coming around now across the blue line. And they call offside or a penalty. Why are they calling a penalty?
That was away from the puck because I didn't even see it.
Again, a penalty away. And he's got a roughing call to Minovich. Was it roughing? Did you see?
I didn't see it.
So Minovich is going to go sit. Not sure why. I didn't see the charades, but back on the power play goes El Paso. 4-3. El Paso's up. 2:42, and Minovich is in the box. Again, looking to get the clocks right. They put the penalty again on the other side, so that didn't work. They're going to have to do a redo on the clock. So as they try to sort it out at the scorer's table.
I mean, I don't think it really matters. It's like as long
It's
as
gonna
it's
run.
2 minutes, yeah.
It's going to run, right? And they still have Ethan's 1 minute penalty up there. So, and again,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
now they got 81s playing on both sides with 2 minutes on both sides. I think they're just going to let it run. So here we go, 2:42, man down. Puck was run there. Good job by Cade. Up but not out. And good job there to get it up by Pacheco. Shot up there. That went way over. Another shot attempt down low. Shot on. And Brian's going to hold on to it. And 14 seconds only on the expired time. 2:28 left to go in the third. The Wolves down by 1. They're out to kill the penalty here. Minovich sits. Slap there. Off of the face-off, El Paso sent it. It's picked up, tried to get it pitched out right in front of Brian.
Man.
Off of the stick and in. And another goal that was an odd bounce.
Yeah, they
And
just
again,
threw
the
it.
D-men don't have their sticks down.
They just threw it right into the back of Brian on that one, and he had no idea.
Nope. So now we got a 5-3 score on the board. Late here in the third, 2:20 left to go. And I'm going to say that the Wolves are tired.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely don't have the jump. And 2:20, it is 5-3 for El Paso. Up now, here comes Manu, shot attempt. That was high. That didn't make it all the way.
Looked like the Rhinos got a stick on that shot there.
Yeah, they did. It went up and high. Now Rooney at center ice turns, sends it back into the El Paso. Now Manu steps up. He can get the puck there, controls it, leaves it back. Now Carter sends it back. That doesn't work right at the blue line. Puck still in. Rooney's got it. Now Manu's got it. Backhand. Manu, shot attempt there. That didn't work. And Casey's got it on the far side. Sent back up. Now El Paso comes across at center. All the way back, they cross the blue line. Sent up. And the attempt there. Centering attempt is still down by Brian, trying to stuff it in. And Brian's going to hold. 1:32 left to go here in the third.
I think there's been a couple goals off the back of Brian that he was aware of.
Yeah, I think that was the other part. All the way back now, the Wolves look to send it up. They do. They hit stride. That's Pierce. Right from the bench, sends it up. Looking for Ethan. Doesn't make a connection. Coming out the other way now. All the way back down. Coming down, they slap it back in behind the net. It's picked up by Quinn. He's bodied at the puck there, but Quinn still gets the puck up to the far side. Their D-man sends it D to D at the blue line, all the way back down to Brian. Off his pad is picked up by Quinn. He'll send it around the near side boards. There's Robitaille, sends it up and over and into the neutral zone. And we're under a minute to go here in the third with your Wolves down by 2. Robitaille now in the near side corner on the press. That didn't work. Puck's in the neutral zone. El Paso's going to pitch it up, send it all the way down. And Parker will pick it up and retreat behind. Parker now with the puck, looks to send it up. He does. Doesn't make a connection through the neutral zone, and El Paso settles it down. They're going to sweep it all the way down. Quinn has it now, far side boards. Quinn with a cross ice pass to Robitaille in the neutral zone. Pitches it up and in. That doesn't work. El Paso has it. They'll settle it down. Into the neutral zone off of El Paso's sweep. And Quinn's going to send it. Parker's going to send it all the way down. And at the end, that should do it, as El Paso's going to send it up into their own bench. And there's less than a second to go, as one of the El Paso defenders sent it right at their coach. So 5-3 should be the final here from Albuquerque off of a face-off draw. And with the puck drop, there we go. So your Wolves go down to defeat in their fourth game here, 5-3. Again, boys didn't look like they had the jump.
No, they didn't.
So as we
been a
sign
long
off,
day.
it has been a long day. So as we sign off late here in Albuquerque, we're talking 10:47 at the end of the last game in the round robin. And we will look to be on tomorrow as the boys line up, shake hands at a 2 o'clock game here. Not sure which rink, but as we sign off tonight from Albuquerque, New Mexico, here at the Ice Den, we will say thanks for watching and join us here on Grandview Hockey Television. We will see you tomorrow for the final game. Good night from New Mexico.